Good morning, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. This is, obviously, as you guys can see on the chart, this is the trade. This is the trade for this morning that I took already. So just to show you guys before we delete it and move on, it was just a turtle soup entry, which is why I didn't call it out in the chat, mainly because, well, I don't know how I would have been able to call it out. It was already moving by the time I market executed. And I just did one contract because it's a turtle soup entry, and you guys know how I feel about turtle soups. They're just higher risk. And it, again, goes against my bias going into the week, which was bearish. So, but just to explain the setup real quick, this was the sell-off we had right at market open. Price sold off, took out all of these internal lows, and it took out this external low. So we had SMT with all of these lows, and ES was not taking out any of these lows. But however, now it's got a very nice low resistance liquidity run built up here. You guys can see that in the form of a trendline liquidity. So we'll see, but this is just what I was looking at. And then I saw NQ quickly reacting back up here. I think I dropped down to even like a 15-second chart or a 30-second chart. I think it must have been a 15-second chart. As price was pulling back into a down close candle, wanted to see it support as an order block. Disrespected a 15-second bearish gap here. So I was like, you know what? I'll hop in with one and just see what happens. So I did, put my stop at the low. And luckily it never wanted to push for another low before making the move. So that was it. And then price sold up or drove up here to New York open. So opening bell was right here. Once we basically traded above that candle and then wicked down, next candle opened up, pushed up, I just got out. So closed the position up here with a 1 to 2.9 R. So, but yeah, the reason that wasn't called out in the chat was just basically due to the fact that by the time I saw it, entered, and by the time I would have had it posted in the chat, like, there just was no time for it. So, I guess moral of this story is in order to have gotten this entry here on the pullback on the 5-minute chart, you would have had to enter right at the news candle. So that kind of would have been less than ideal. But SMT no longer. That's good. I'm saying that just because if this pulls back down into here, I want to look for longs. Maybe not, but what I'd like to see would be like these lows get taken. Maybe even soup that. Get a little SMT with ES. And that's really going to look to be my entry. Initial stop loss. I guess I'd like to have it be below this 5-minute fair value gap candle. Potential soup off of the 5-minute uni. All right. Light risk for the turtle soup entry. If it trades through that low, I'm getting in. Not yet. There we go. Got a much better entry. In with light risk. I have no stop loss at the moment. Put my stop here. Looking to add to this, guys. Looking to add. But light risk because this is the riskiest part. The riskiest entries right now. Buying all the stops below these lows here. And who knows, maybe I'm totally fucking wrong because we took the data highs. But I would argue that price has shifted bullish, even on the higher time frames. 215 only? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And just because I'm sure a lot of you are thinking it, yes, this is a 1-minute. Okay, I just got stopped out. So price invalidated the 5-minute fair value gap candle. It's invalidating the breaker here. The breaker candle. We'll see what happens. This is a 1-minute bearish breaker, obviously. But it's a 1-minute bearish breaker into a 5-minute a 5-minute bullish breaker. So, but hey, at least I'm so green on the day, you know what I'm saying? I know that's what you guys care the most about. The best buys are always below New York midnight, obviously, and New York open. So price came down, swept these lows, traded back above. So I was anticipating this to be that Judas swing before distributing higher. Now we're back below New York midnight. Obviously into OT of this range now. So I don't know. I don't want to abandon the bullish bias just because I got stopped out on my first long attempt. So right this second, other than the SMT that was formed here at the lows, this is the only SMT present right now. Like, there's no SMT up here. Just formed new SMT down here. Higher low here, lower low there in OTE. If we trade above this, I'm going to view this as a 1 minute order block to go long from. All right, so nothing yet. I'm going to stay out for now. I want to see it trade above here and create the order block. This could just be a rebalance to keep going lower. And I also only like it if the SMT stays. But yeah, I am going to seek entry off of the open of this order block candle. With stop at the low. Get ready to set a limit order. 2 contracts. 19 seconds left on the candle. Two, one. Okay, limit going on. See if it can come grab us here. Boom. All right, triggered in. Attempt numero dos for the long here. OTE. SMT at these lows. SMT internally formed here. 1 minute order block. And one big giant, I guess 2 or 3 minute inverse fair value gap here that was formed with opening bell. So lots of confluence in here. With low resistance liquidity run. All up yonder. I'll take one off here at the high and I'll let the other one go to here. Do that voodoo that you do so well. Shit. All right, well. That'll do that. And I'll do one more long attempt if this becomes a breaker. And that'll be my last trade of the morning. But if this keeps selling off, we'll see what it looks like once price takes out these lows. But yeah, I don't. Bias has shifted twice today. Went from bearish up until news came out in New York. Post opening bell, shifted bullish. Now it's like if we're just going to swipe these highs and just keep going lower again, it's like, bro, how many fucking change in the state of deliveries are we going to have on the fucking 4-hour chart? Bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. I'm going to do one contract here for now, and then I'm going to add my second one if this becomes a breaker. Because I'm anticipating it to become one. Like seeing this inefficiency here hold, just put another bullish order block here. I'm confident enough in the bullish bias. You can wait if you want. I'll look to add there for sure. And look to take it on my funded as well. But the fact that we put in like these equal highs here too just gives me more conviction that we're going to create a breaker here. So I'm not going to add yet. If anything, if this 1 minute candle were to like trade all the way back down, I would just close this. I'm just going to close this trade. I'd wait for this candle to close, but we just swept these generated equal highs. So I feel like I would just close it just to be safe, and then if needed, look for another opportunity to enter later. But all right, here we go. I'll be putting a buy limit on here shortly for another contract. But like, this is why I wanted to get in with one, just in case it fucking goes and doesn't pull back to the breaker before going. Let's see if the Express can take 1A. Hell yeah. So I put a buy limit on. I'll like close it up here above here if we form SMT or something, but I'll leave it there for now. We'll see if that gets picked up. Obviously already in one contract, at least on the Combine account. But guys, I'm going to trust what I'm seeing. I'm going to trust what I'm seeing on the higher time frames. I got to do it. Okay? I got to fucking do it. Will we get some scratches along the way? Maybe. But I got to do it. I got to do it. Okay? Yeah, Alex, I agree. That is the only thing I don't like as well. All right. So I just got tapped in on the second contract. Also got tapped in on the express funded. Last trade of the morning. Win or lose. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. But yeah, we'll find out, guys. We'll find out. You know, they say if you fuck around long enough, you will find out. What do these market makers want to do going into Easter weekend, Good Friday? Are they selling? Are they pumping? What are they doing? What do they want to? What do they want the people doing? They want them scared. They want them horny. What do you think? What do they want? Good reaction so far. Knock on wood. Let's go ahead and take our risk off here. Oh my God, this 15-minute chart on ES is putrid. But look at this. Look at that. Huh? 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 Just saying. Just saying. 15-minute chart on NQ. Look at this. Little inefficiency here. Look at that. About to inverse it. Huh? Huh? All right, 15-minute candle closed. Inverse successful. Equal highs on the 1-minute chart just generated. Well, I guess we formed SMT too, didn't we? Fuck. Shit. No. Oh, that sucks. Do I let the 1 minute talk me out of my trade? This is tough. I think I'm going to ride or die on this one, guys. Why is it coming down so sharp? Stop it. You respect that gap for the love of fucking God. But yeah, guys, I'm doing my best to not let the 1 minute talk me out of everything we just talked about on the 15-minute. That's what I'm trying to do here. But yes, it is conflicting. That is for sure. For the love of God, don't just turtle soup those highs. You know what I'm saying? Because I care more about this account. I'm going to protect myself on my funded, and I'm going to allow myself to keep it open on my combine. All right? Yeah, let's keep displacing here. This little sweep and close back in, I'm not too psyched about. Especially since it happened like inside of another PD array. All right, guys, I'm just going to get out. I got it on my combine. You do what you wish. I think I'm going to leave this one ride. I just don't like this. The reason I closed the combine account is because of the losses that I took. I was technically red on the day, but that should have put me back a little in green, so that's why I closed it. ROCK in the USA. Made back what I lost yesterday. So we traded 3 days this week. And basically I'm green from just Tuesday. All right. Stop that break even on that one. So I'm going to get off, guys. This is bullshit. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Other than it's bullshit. Swap this high, swap this low, swap this high. We're just fucking back and forth. Now we're bouncing in between two PD arrays left and right when we don't fucking stop. So enjoy your Thursday, and I will talk to you guys later in the Discord if there's anything for PM. All right, guys. Talk soon.